Roberto here for another video review. It's the Cadbury Dream Raspberry Bites. Yes, Dream White Chocolate Bites with raspberry flavoured candy pieces. Yeah, sounds very interesting. That one, very nice indeed. Yes, so this is an Australian product. Cadbury Dream is still available in Australia. Bit of a shame, it was in the UK for quite some time, but they discontinued it and replaced it with Cadbury White, which most people seem to agree isn't as good. Or at least from memory, it's not as good as Cadbury Dream. Of course, you know, it has been some time since people had it, so you never know. Could be rose tinted specs and all that, but yeah, I think generally the consensus is it's just not as good. And I must say, when I've tasted it, it does taste a bit chemically to me, just slightly. Something about it's not quite for me, but it's okay. But I think Milky Bar from Nestle is better, I think. But alright, well here we go. We've got Cadbury Dream, yes, Raspberry Bites. So I do have another one from Australia, Cadbury Dairy Milk Strawberry Bites. So interestingly, they've done, I say strawberry rather than, you know, raspberry, which is interesting. But I guess it's this is a cream. You can see there quite clearly a cream. Dairy milk chocolate bites with a smooth flowing strawberry flavoured centre. Yeah, so so interesting they've done that, but it is interesting, isn't it? You just, you know, it's a strange one, but there we go. That's what they've done. So we'll be reviewing those next. Interestingly, this one is a 124 gram pack, whereas this one's 130. So make of that what you will. I'll count to see how many are in each of them, each bite, but we'll see. But yeah, maybe the but it's a cream is lighter perhaps, and probably would make sense, you know, would make sense. But alright, so what else we got? Well, on the back you can see there's this see-through bit here. But you can see it just shows you that the bag is literally half empty, if not more so. You know, we fold it down quite far, and then of course that does include the crease and the bits not folding down properly. You know, and then there's a sort of crimpage bit at the bottom. So yeah, so it's literally half empty, if not more so. So very, don't know what to make of that. I mean, I guess it's good that they show you that, but just goes to show, doesn't it? I mean, this is the case with most chocolate products and most sweetie things. And you always have this false top anyway. I mean, you can see where the, you know, where the store shelf thing is going to go through there. So that this bit's all crimped together, so it could never contain anything. So it's definitely smaller anyway. But yeah, so you know. But I guess at least they are literally transparent in this case. So what else? We've got 100% sustainable source cocoa with Cadbury Cocoa Life program. I'd always look into that if that means anything to you, because 100% is quite a bold claim, and I'm quite sure it's pretty subjective as to what sustainability actually is. So yeah, it says Cadbury believes that sustainably sourced cocoa does good for farmers, their communities and our planet. It's interesting to say Cadbury believes as well, isn't it? It's as if that means there's some ambiguity there. So I don't know. I don't know, yeah. So it's like they can't say that it does good for the planet or whatever. Maybe it's just to, you know, just to cover their own backs, basically, maybe. But it's interesting that they have to say that. The equivalent of a glass and a half of full cream milk in every 200 grams of Cadbury Dream White Chocolate. There you go, Australian recycled information. They're in a cool, dry place. Made in Australia from imported local ingredients. And there's some addresses there, including some New Zealand ones. Yeah, anything else? Well, I got the import sticker on here, so they're impossible to get off these things. I've stopped trying now, but we get most of the information on there. Raspberry Dream Bites, 130 grams per 100 grams, 545 calories, 31.3 grams of fat, 18.7 of which are saturates. And there we go. Some E numbers there. The numbers in Australia are just basically the same, but without the E on the front. E just stands for European or European Union. It's just a European classification. So yeah, there's certain things, such as certain colourings and things like that. So not necessarily bad things, E numbers. Just an ID that everything has, you know. So vitamin C could have an E number, for instance. I'm sure it probably does. White chocolate tastes cocoa size 23%, milk size 35%. All right, here we go. Yeah. So looks very nice, looks very interesting. Don't think there's much more to say there about it, so we just need to give it an open. So let's move ourselves down, give it an open, let's do it. Okay everyone, going to give these Cadbury Dream Raspberry Bites an open. Yes, so very excited for these ones, very excited indeed. So I think without further ado, let's just get into it, give them open. Technically I've done about 1,030 reviews, believe it or not, so if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right corner I'll put a link to a place of all my other reviews, plus some related ones, such as other Cadbury Dream reviews, other Cadbury Australia reviews, other white chocolate reviews, things like this, maybe some raspberry ones if I have any of those. I'm sure I do somewhere, but whether they're in a playlist I don't know. So after you watch this video, click like and subscribe, as I say. There you go, check those out. If you enjoyed this too. It smells okay. It's got another one. I don't know if it's the plastic used in Cadbury Australia. It tends to sort of have a, you know, for the bag, it tends to smell a bit like fish food. You know, that sort of flaky stuff you put in your fish tank. I think it's the plastic or something. I don't know. Yeah, because I think the white chocolate's coming through now. But I've had it a couple of times. Cadbury Australia products in these bag things. I think it's Cadbury Australia. Maybe Maybe just Australian products, I don't know. Most of the plastic used, as I say. The other one might have been gold Maltesers, I can't quite recall now. But anyway, here we go. Here's where we are. So you can see, very, it's just empty, isn't it? The bag is literally just over half empty. I mean, before the air was still, whatever it was stopping you folding it too much. But you can see here when folded, it's just ridiculous that there's just nothing in it, you know, compared to the size of the pack. Alright, well they look like chocolate mice in a way. Chocolate mice, but obviously raspberry pieces in there. Yeah, interesting. Right, let's pour them out, see how many there are. Okay. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Put it back. Right, let's have a bit of a count. A nice pattern on them, I'll show you in a second. Just give it a count before I forget. Alright. Okay. So there we go. So we've got 14 there. 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12, 14. Yes. Not too bad. And you can see them up close there. So got like the sort of dream teardrop, I guess you'd say. I think that's what it's meant to be. I don't really know. Is that? I don't know if that's meant to be the D from Dream. It doesn't look too much like it actually, does it, when you're looking at it there? But it's something anyway. It's something. Yeah. A nice pattern also. I mean, it's consistent on all of them, so it's not like it's one of them just doesn't look right. You know, they're all, you know, got that pattern on. But yeah, they look pretty good. Flat on the bottom, but you can see quite full of raspberry pieces. What did it say they were? Raspberry freeze-dried? Raspberry flavoured candy pieces. That sounds quite good. So not freeze-dried raspberry pieces. So they won't get stuck in your teeth, hopefully, like those can do. Let's give them a bit of a measure then with the old calipers. About 3.4 in length at the bottom. Width about 2.4 centimetre less. And the height, well, we've got a flourish on top, so that's about 1 millimetre or 2, but about 1.3. Okay, hard to measure it without that flourish though. Alright, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let's give one a bit of a chop then. Bit of a shame to do so, but I think we have to. Alright, so there you go, yeah, you can see lots of, ooh, look at that. Very vivid colour there, I think you'd say for sure. Yeah, look at that, wow. I mean, that is like jelly pieces, no, candy pieces, definitely. Yeah, really interesting. Looks very nice actually, those. Very, very red. Maybe the colourings that, yeah, they have in Australia maybe, I don't know, but it's not, nothing, sometimes they say they're not quite banned in the UK, but you know, I don't know, maybe some warning message if they're colouring. I had one the other day that was saying it might make your kids go a bit too active or whatever, these colourings, but there you go. I think they look very nice indeed. Fluffy white chocolate as well. But yeah, before I go on, we can kind of measure the height roughly, can't we, without the flourish now, because we've chopped it in half. So let's do as best we can. Not perfect, but 1.1. So it has lost about a millimetre and a half. But all right, let's well, yeah, I think we just need to give them a taste. So let's lift myself up, give them a taste. Let's do it. Okay, everyone, going to give these yes, Cadbury Dream Raspberry Bites a taste. Yeah, very excited for these ones. Very excited indeed. So we've got well, we've got some. It's just one we opened earlier, but whatever. But I guess that's pretty obvious. But yeah, let's get into it. I think very nice. Saw before, very, very red, very vivid colour inside when you can see it in person. Yeah, very nice indeed. So yeah, all right. Let's give them a taste. Let's do it. Very crunchy. So they're quite a bit like bigger pieces from Matchmakers, something like that, you know, that kind of crunch, but a bit bigger, so it's a bit more prominent. Nice flavour actually. I must say, it does work very well with the white chocolate. I mean, usually it's like strawberries and cream. This is raspberry, isn't it? You know, but so you might think, oh, it should be strawberry or something like that, but it's very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a typical sort of strawberry flavour, I guess. I mean, the problem might be the candy pieces. They're kind of like, let's say, imagine, yeah, basically the sort of the candy pieces in Matchmakers, but bigger. But they kind of stick in your mouth. They remind me of something else. It's a bit like rock or something like that. You know, it's a sort of a sort of fairground ride of a place, that sort of thing. You know, and it's got that, you know, writing written all the way through it and stuff. It's a bit like that, really. So it's like bits of that almost. Certainly the same kind of thing. So it sticks in your teeth like that does. But they're very nice. Yeah. They complement the chocolate pretty well. yeah, but the chocolate all melts away a bit. You know, it's a lot softer, obviously, than the crunchy bits of those candy pieces. But it's not bad. I think I prefer if they're a bit softer for me. I think if they were either jelly pieces, you know, something like that. But you do get the raspberry flavour. It does come through quite strongly, actually. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. But for me, a bit too tough, a bit too crunchy, a bit too sticky in the teeth. You know, a bit. Maybe it would be better if they were freeze-dried raspberry pieces, maybe, you know, but they probably wouldn't be quite as vivid as these, especially from the colour. But they kind of stick in your teeth as well, but these ones do even more so, you know. So, not sure what to make of that, but I think for me these are not bad. And the white chocolate's very nice, actually. It's nice and smooth, soft, not too strong. It's a delicate white chocolate. It doesn't clog in your throat like some white chocolates do, at least for me. I actually think these are quite nice. I think they look pretty good. I think the big problem with it, though, is the fact that the packet is so big compared to what you actually get in it. I think that's pretty poor. But overall, they're actually pretty good. I think they look great. I think they're very stylish, very uniform shape as well. And I think, as I say, the flavour and the white chocolate works well. The white chocolate is nice on its own, in its own right. Yeah, I think these are good. I think for me, though, the crunchy piece is just perhaps a bit too crunchy, a bit too brittly, a bit too sort of rocky. You know, I'd say that sort of rock you get from amusement parks, stuff like that, you know. I don't know if that's what it's called in other parts of the world, but in the UK it's just rock, isn't it, I think? Yeah, so it's a bit like that, but yeah, I feel like if it was just a bit soft, a bit more chewy, I think for me it would work, but that's perhaps my personal preference. But I think the flavour's definitely there. The raspberry flavour's really nice. So all in all, I think for me, I think it's pretty good. It's either 4, 4. I think 4.5 is a bit too strong. I think if it was, yeah, it's nearly a 4.5 out of 5, but I think for me it's a 4 out of 5. It's just not quite as good as it could be, but a 3 out of 5 is the average chocolate, and it's well above average. As I say, nearly a 4.5 if you ask me. So very nice, very moreish. Yeah, very much recommended. Okay, guys, so we enjoyed that review. You know the drill by now. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube Mode Program and Discord server. Links are in the description for those. If you can one of these videos that's pinned on the screen now, great to support my channel by continuing to watch my content. And have a great day, and I'll see you next time.